Hello, everybody. Welcome to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I am watching Fire Force Season 3. If you are like me, you have been waiting quite a bit for this season. I'm really excited to start this show on my channel. So, my history with this show is that when I started it, I was initially like, okay, this show is okay. It has some good animation. But as I continued to watch it, I just kept getting, like, more and more into it. Like, the latter half of Season 1 just, like, really made me be like, okay, I kind of like this show. And Season 2 made me like it even more. In between the first season and this, I watched Soul Eater on my own, before I started this channel. So don't come to me about that. And from what I understand, I mean, you can look at the screen right now. This entire show will wrap up and be a prequel series to Soul Eater. But that is about the only thing that I know. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know what's gonna go on, but I'm really excited to get back into Fire Force. And if you guys are excited for Fire Force reactions, then you should subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single episode of Fire Force. Alright everyone, let's get into Season 3, Episode 1, Indomitable Resolve in 3, 2, 1, go! That is the Soul Eater moon. Okay. Woo! Are we having a fun time? Okay. I don't know what that means. Ooh. Man. I like cameras. I love the style of this show. Was this like where we left off in the last season? With Hamea, having a vision of some sort? Okay. I'm so curious what their goal is. Fire Force. Chapter 3. Okay. Solar Era. Year 198. Fire Force Station. Shinra. It's good to see the boys again. Oh, here they go. I will say, I did not do any... Engineer, Vulcan Joseph. Yeah, I did not do any rewatch for this show, so I'm happy to be reminded. A lovely barbecue. Hinawa. Yeah, okay, I remember this. Yeah, I will happily accept the recap. It's been a while. Tamaki. She got a bit of a power-up at the end of last season as well. Maki. Yeah, we need that kid protected. I am excited because the animation in this show is god tier, but it's been a while. Victor, our resident freak, and Iris, our resident cheerleader. Yeah, I remember this. This was crazy. Ow! And there she goes. Shinra Kusakabe. And the real main character, Arthur Boyle. Yeah, lots of things happened last season.
今度こそつながりは強固なものになるはずです。
特殊消防隊を中心に広告が一つになれば人体発火の謎を解明するための大きな一歩になる。よく広告を一つにしてくれた。
まだまだこれからです。
A lot of mysteries.
やけに騒がしいな。
失礼します。
東京広告軍です。
Okay.
飽きたる OB、あなたを連行する。
Oh, good.
どうか抵抗なさらずに。手錠を使いたくない。連行だと。
Who's... Okay. The infiltration. And the winner is no one. They will not stop. Yeah, what is this button she's been holding? Oh my god. That just shoots rockets at them. Something which I have basically grown like desensitized to over the course of this show.
浅草で新しい技を習得したみたいだし、シンラは死をイメージして火事場のバカ力を引き出すって。アーサーさんも死のイメージを？いや、
Who knows what Arthur... Well, yeah, what does he have to say?
最強装備を持つ。レベルカンストのゲームデータが消えたのを想像したら。
And then my data disappears. Ooh. You know, that's relatable.
紙一重って言うけど。アーサーは間違いなくバカで天才。
And that's why we love him. Yeah, some shit is going down? Question mark? The Pope?
今こそ広告は生まれ変わり、一つにならなければなりません。
Okay.
何か大きな大事が。
Yeah, if all of you are going there.
待っていましたよ。レオナルド・バーンズ大隊長。
Yes.
どういったご用件でしょうか。
真に一つとなる必要があります。
Unite
広
the
告のために。
brigades, but
太陽神のために。彼らと共に一つとなる。
oh, man, why did this happen though?
アドラバーストを持つ太陽神の使徒です。
そいつらは広告の敵です。ラブルス
This is not good.
いるべき場所に戻ってきただけだよ。
配信者よ。この神聖なるバカ。
Square up.
下がれハウメア。俺の後ろに。
大丈夫。自分の脳みそいじくって真面目に話す。
Okay.
ここは皇王庁。西洋教会の中枢だ。争いを起こす気はない。
彼らの言う通り、ここは皇王庁ですよ。
Okay, so we won't. This is like a neutral zone. We're not gonna fight here.
目的は
The fact that her power just like
トーキングヘッド。
she can like read brain activity with her electricity. Is that what's happening?
その失った右目が何よりもの証拠ではないか。あなたは見たはずです。世の真理を我々が目指すものは同じはずです。
お前たちと同じだと。何が大いなる目的だ。ただの人殺しだろ。
人の
I do wonder.
何の価値があるのです。
神の啓示だとでも。そんなものお前たち
Because
の誰事
like
だ。
I mean,
感じません
they're
か
clearly after
我々の発する言
a
葉
goal, but
私の言葉は神の代弁。
お前たちの目的は知っている。大災害そのものが目的ではなく、太陽神がそれを望んでいるとでも言うのか。
confusion.
レオナルド・バーンズ大隊長、あなたはその右目を代償に見たはずです。この世界のあり方、これからの未来を。
あなたたちの目的は何だ。
この地球を太陽にすることです。かつての太陽がそうしたように。
本当にこの星を燃やし尽くすつもりか。
あなたが敬虔な神父というのならあなたは見たはずです超異世界的感覚を
You've seen
人
the
知が
truth.
及ばない解放を神聖なる狂気
Oh man. Oh, Burns joins them. That's not great. Oh shit. Oh no. Uh-oh.
大隊長が連行された。今は軍の監視のもと留置されている。
So we're we
軍は
got like a big political conspiracy arc, huh?
それに白装束と軍が協力なんて
白装束がどうやって国の中心に侵入したかは謎だ。だが奴らの目的はアドラバーストを持つ神羅の確保だろう。
They want all the pillars, right, to
おいって言いたいとこだけど、俺も
set the world on fire.
ダメだ。残りたい者はここに残れ。俺は大隊長を救う準備をする。そうなれば皇王の手の者と戦うことになるだろう。
それだと火縄中隊長は
そうだな。俺は反逆者となるだろう。
But if you all want to become traders with me,
俺も行きますよ。当たり前でしょ。大隊長助けましょう。
yeah,
俺も行くぞ。
it's of course it's obvious.
行くぞ。気づかる者。
Don't try too hard.
中隊長は行くって中隊長だ。逃げんじゃねえ。お前には帰る場所がある。
私は第8の消防官だと心に決めました
No one's leaving.
何か言ったら中隊長でも怒りますよ
反逆者は嫌だけどだってみんな行くんでしょだから私も行く
Yes.
弱い気持ちで流されてるんじゃない強い自分の意志を持ってみんなが行くから行く
お前は力強く言ったな。いつでも準備はできているな。当たり前だ。準備はできてるぞ。
Oh my god.
第8は完全に孤立したことになる。なのに誰も抜けないとはさすがですね。これでこそ第8。
You're goddamn right.
だからいつかは世界の敵になる日が来るのは初めから分かっていました。世界に対して反逆者になるんですから、次の相手は
東京広告。
Oh shit. Alright. That has me hyped. Okay. Opening. Every Fire Force opening is goated, so. Hell yeah. God, it's great to be back. Man, we're finally gonna get that Shinra versus Burns rematch. That was great. Alright. We do got more of the episode left though. This is not what did he see? I wonder. What have both of them seen to like make them?
オービは夜柱目をおびき寄せる餌にするそれ相応の褒美をやらねえとな
太陽神に尽くした命には飽きたる王尾に虫を植える
You're not breaking our captain that easy. Oh, and ending. We get both. First episode. Look at this style. So cool. Hell yeah. Look at this art. Joker. I can't wait to see more of him. Those are both cool. All right, everyone. That was Fire Force Season 3, Episode 1. That was an interesting episode because it served many purposes. It served the purpose of recapping and reintroducing us to these characters. It has been a while since the last season, so I am glad that they did that. I will say that I feel like there is probably a lot of information that I don't even realize that I've forgotten about this show, about this world. So I give you guys permission to correct me on anything that I get wrong about information that we've already learned. Hold me accountable. It can be hard to keep information straight for shows that I haven't like really thought about in a little bit, but it was good to be reminded of everything. We mostly talked about the events of season 2. in that recap of people trying to destroy the Tokyo Empire from the inside, and it seems like the evangelists they're here, baby. They have manipulated the church. I say manipulated, but I do wonder what the truth is, because I feel like to manipulate all these people, they did it so easily that their beliefs have to hold some sort of like truth. Like Captain Burns now becomes an enemy, which is that's a big deal, because he's one of the strongest characters, right? Like, obviously, Shinra is probably getting up there. Like, his power kind of grows exponentially. So, but also, like, Benimaru is probably stronger, and that's a big question that I have for this season. With this realization that's happening that the White Clad and the evangelists are now taking over basically the entire government. What is every brigade's reaction going to be? I have a feeling that, like, Benimaru's, for example, he's not going to be very happy with all this. So he might join us in being a traitor. Like, what needs to happen is that more of them need to join the 8th and fight back. And I hope that is the case, because otherwise we'll be facing a lot of dangerous enemies. But I think my ultimate question is, like, what did Burns see that made him, like, pretty much without resistance, hear Haume's speech and be like, yes, I will join? Like, what is the truth of this world? What is this goddess figure to him? I mean, their ultimate goal, as far as we know, is to remake the world by getting the pillars, using their powers all together to basically cleanse by fire, right? I mean, I'm sure there's more to it, but, like, kind of like knowing what this show is a prequel to, I'm like, will they succeed or not? Like, I'm very curious about if, like, what happens. We have the 8th all in agreement that they're going to become traitors, that they're going to fight against the Empire, and they're going to get Captain Obi back. They're going to try their hardest to take down the evangelists, and it feels like this episode is set up for, like, a bunch of pretty big fights. So I am quite excited. This season is, unfortunately, from what I understand, only 12 episodes, but it is part 1 of season 3, so part 2 comes out, like, later this year. Which is fine, but God, I want to know the conclusion. Yeah, and I want to see lots of our other characters again and how they're reacting to all of this stuff. Yeah, and I'm glad that that recap was there, because I also forgot that Shinra and Arthur both got they also got some power-ups. They're able to control madness now in their fire attacks. I am excited, because all of our characters are at the strongest that they've ever been, so we're gonna be if previous seasons are anything to go by, we're in for some crazy fights. It seems like the move is to free Obi, but how? Also, maybe I'm forgetting, but Joker's narration was in the ending. Is he always narrating, or or is he gonna try and get? Yeah, because Joker's an entire wild card to this whole situation. He could help out whoever. Yeah, we got Prison Break, we got corruption, we got conspiracy, we've got God and anime on our side, so it's good to be back in Fire Force. Also, I want to address this because I haven't had a platform to do so yet. Fire Force is a bit of a controversial series, and, like, one of the main elements of controversy to it is Tamaki and her, like, just penchant for losing all of her clothes. And I, like, get why that's annoying to a lot of people. But the arc that I took, like, I was annoyed by it initially. I'm like, this is really cheap and not funny. But as I've continued watching the show, I've just grown more like, yeah, that's just what happens. And also, legitimately, sometimes it has gotten funny. But for the most part, you'll probably see me, like, stone face every scene where she loses her clothes. Because I'm just like, yep, there it is. It's happening again. Because I really am like, am I supposed to be like, slap my knee? I feel no, like, strong feelings about it in any direction. I feel like the argument that it's, like, cheap fan service is, like, yes, that is, I think, the joke. Whether it's a good joke is up to the viewer. I am pretty lukewarm about it. So that is my soapbox about that whole plot point. But yeah, initially, like, the first couple of episodes that she got introduced, I'm like, this is stupid. And now I'm like, it's still stupid, but, like, it's kind of funny when you're, like, 50 plus episodes in. You're like, it's still stupid. I can't believe they stuck to their guns this long. Anyway, I'm very excited to see more of David Productions' amazing animation for this show. I wonder if they have new staff, though, because I know a lot of staff on season 1 of this has probably moved on. From what I understand, a lot of the people who worked on season 1 and 2 of Fire Force came from Studio Shaft after like the Monogatari series was wrapping up. They came from Studio Shaft to David Productions, and probably a lot of them have left. I know specifically in terms of an animator, Miwa has moved on to being like one of the star animators of Demon Slayer since the movie, so their work is probably not going to be represented in this because Demon Slayer is still going. But I do wonder, I'm interested to see how many animators they could get back, or maybe what some new animators could do. You never know with this show. But we're probably in for some good fights. The final thing I wanted to confirm is who the opening theme is sung by. I don't know either of the people who do the opening or ending. I thought the opening sounded a lot like Queen Bee. It is unfortunately not, but same kind of vocal style. I hope that you all enjoyed my reaction to this. I'm sure there wasn't that much that happened this episode. It was mostly just set up for what the rest of the arc is going to be, but I hope all of you are excited as I am for what action this is going to bring going forward. If you did enjoy my reaction to this episode, you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss the next episode of Fire Force. And feel free to leave a comment for anyone just joining for Fire Force. I like to discuss with you all, but please, no spoilers. But I do, again, some of my information on this show is fuzzy, so if I got anything wrong, please feel free to correct me. But do it kindly. Please. I would do that for you if you got something wrong. So, do it for me. With all that being said, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Until next time, take it easy, everyone.